that honestly I would love to submit him in front of him, and if Jib wants to pass later, I would also step on his head with great pleasure.
I have no doubt about it.
Yo Fight fam, buckle up because this is the shocking moment that's got the entire MMA universe flipping tables. Joe Rogan, the podcast king himself, looking like he just saw a ghost as Islam Makhachev finally breaks his icy silence on Ilia Topuria's wild step on Khabib threat. Face screaming in fear, imagine this. Topuria, the cocky lightweight champ in the middle of his own personal hell, divorce drama, extortion plots, custody wars, drops the most disrespectful bomb ever in UFC history. I'll submit Islam right in front of Khabib, and if he steps in, I'll gladly step on his head. Bro, stepping on the goat's head? The undefeated legend who crushed souls without breaking a sweat? That's not trash talk. That's straight up declaring war on the Dagestani dynasty. And Joe Rogan? Caught on camera with that jaw-dropping, wide-eyed stun. He's the guy who hyped Islam as better than Khabib, with KO power and ground hell, but now he's speechless, muttering this is insane on his pod. What possessed Topuria to poke the bear like this? Is it rage from his scandals boiling over, or just arrogant suicide? Islam's response? Chilling as hell. He has some kind of hatred towards us. We'll sort it out, maybe in the cage. Oof, the shade. Is this beef about to explode into the bloodiest super fight of 2026, or will it end with Topuria ragdolled and regretting every word? Stick around, because we're exposing the leaks, the backlash, and the fallout that's got everyone from Dana White to casual fans losing their minds. This ain't just drama, it's MMA apocalypse. Yo Fight fam, hold everything. This beef has gone from hot to straight up nuclear apocalypse. Ilia Topuria, the guy who is supposed to be the next big thing, just dropped the most insane, most disrespectful, most suicidal threat in UFC history. I'll submit Islam right in front of Khabib, and if that legend tries to step in, I'll gladly step on his head and crush the whole Dagestani dynasty, face screaming in fear, bro. Stepping on Khabib's head? The undefeated GOAT who never lost, who made Conor McGregor look like a kid, who built an empire of fear and respect. That's not trash talk, that's a death wish wrapped in arrogance. And now Islam Makhachev breaks his deadly silence with that cold-blooded line. He has hatred towards us. He's unhappy. We'll sort it out, maybe in the cage. Translation? Come at me, little man. I'll make you regret every word while I ragdoll you like a toy. Joe Rogan? Stunned speechless on his pod, eyes popping out, mouth open. The same face he made when he realized John Jones was on steroids for years. Rogan literally goes, "This is insane." Topuria is either the most confident psycho alive or he's about to get murdered. And he's right, because in the Dagestani world, you don't threaten Khabib and walk away breathing easy. Let's expose the truth. Topuria isn't just talking big, he's in full meltdown mode. This guy's life is crumbling faster than a bad weight cut. Divorce from Georgina? Messy as hell. Custody battles over the kids? Brutal. Extortion plot with fake domestic abuse claims? He filed first, refused crazy money demands, and now he's drowning in lawyers, courts, and headlines. He's been on hiatus since late 2025, missing Q1 2026 completely. UFC had to slap together an interim lightweight title fight between Gaethje and Pimblett at UFC 324 on January 24th just to keep the division alive. Topuria's away from his daughter for months, head not in the game, and instead of staying quiet and fixing his mess, he decides to light the biggest fuse ever by threatening to step on Khabib's head like it's a doormat. Fans are divided. One side screaming, Topuria's fearless king, and the other side laughing, bro, you're about to get murdered in the octagon. Islam will punch you so hard you'll see stars, then submit you while Khabib watches and smiles. And Islam? Oh man, this silence break is terrifying. For weeks, zero response, no stories, no posts, nothing. The whole world waiting, holding breath. Then December 27th, 2025, Ushateka interview. He drops the bomb calmly. We can feel the hatred. He's unhappy about something. We need to figure it out. We'll sort it. Maybe before the fight, maybe in the future, maybe in the cage. No screaming. No threats. Just that quiet promise that says, I don't need to yell. The cage will do the talking, and I'll make you pay. Manager Ali Abdelaziz jumps in. We gave him space for family issues, but now he's attacking Khabib and Islam? Cheap shots won't save him. We'll see in the ring. This is Dagestani code for you threatened our king? Game on, and it's not gonna be pretty. Joe Rogan's reaction is pure gold. Clips are blowing up everywhere. He's hyped Islam for months, calling him one level above Khabib, with KO power standing, subs on ground, huge size advantage. But when this step-on-head threat comes up, Rogan freezes. This is wild. Topuria's either got balls of steel or he's suicidal. Islam's gonna eat him alive. And the internet agrees. Memes of Topuria's foot on Khabib's head are savage, millions of views in days. Some fans roasting Topuria. Bro, you can't even handle your divorce. How you gonna handle Islam's chains? Others defending. He's got nuclear hands. One clean punch and Islam's lights out. The controversy is off the charts. Is Topuria's personal hell making him reckless, or is this genius mind games to force the super fight? But here's the real shocker. Topuria isn't backing down. Even in his chaos, he's doubling down, saying Islam's wrestling won't work on me. He'll land 3 to 4 clean shots standing, then submit him in Islam's own corner while Khabib watches. That's not confidence. That's a damn key straight from hell. Main ring main AAU na, punch mar kamar dunga, or Agar Khabib beach main aya, uski sar p paurak ka dynasty ko kadam kar dunga. Fans are going crazy. Some saying Topuria's the new Conor with power, others he's done. Islam will break him in half. And Khabib? Still silent. No post, no interview, no rage. But in Dagestan, silence means storm is coming. That quiet is louder than any threat. This beef isn't fake promo. It's real hate, real pride, real danger. Topuria's scandals fueling the fire. Islam sensing the unhappiness and ready to exploit it. Joe Rogan stunned, world watching, 2026 super fight hanging like a guillotine. Will Topuria's nuclear KO land first? Or will Islam ragdoll him, submit him, and make him eat every word? So fam, if you thought Topuria's step on Khabib's head damkey was the peak of insanity, hold on tight because the timeline of this beef is turning into a full-blown horror movie. As we sit here in January 2026, the fight is not booked yet, but the fuse is lit, the countdown is ticking, and everyone knows this thing is exploding in the second half of 2026. Topuria is still buried in his personal apocalypse. Divorce papers flying, custody hearings, extortion threats, fake abuse claims, lawyers eating his money like candy. He's missed the first quarter completely. UFC forced to make that interim lightweight title fight. Gaethje versus Pimblett at UFC 324 on January 24th, because Topuria's head is anywhere but the gym. Experts are screaming. If he returns too early, he's finished. His mind is shattered. Matt Brown straight up said on a podcast, Topuria comes back with this drama hanging over him. He loses. He's not the same killer right now. But even in this chaos, Topuria keeps pouring gasoline. He's doubling down in interviews, saying, Islam's wrestling won't touch me. I'll punch him so hard he'll see Khabib's ghost before he taps. That's not confidence. That's a man screaming, main ring main Ayayuna or punch Marka Mardunga. Meanwhile, Islam? He's calm, focused, dangerous. He's already welterweight champ after dismantling Jack Della Maddalena at UFC 322. First title defense planned right after Ramadan, April, May, or June 2026. Possible victims? Kamaru Usman, legendary rematch, Shavkat Rakhmonov, the scary prospect, Ian Gary, or Michael Morales. But Islam shut down any lightweight return. Why go back? I never lost the belt there. No one beat me. Clear message, Topuria, if you want this smoke, you're coming up to 170. My house, my rules. And that weight class drama is the biggest damkey of all. At welterweight, Islam has massive advantages. 5 feet 10 inches versus 5 feet 7 inches. Longer reach, heavier frame, more power in every strike. He ragdolls bigger men for breakfast. Poirier, Volkanovski, both got crushed. Pros are lining up behind him. Jack Della Maddalena, who just lost to Islam, said, "Size is too much. He'll take him down, grind him, finish him round 3. Then Askaren. Topuria needs space to throw those nuclear punches. Islam closes it, chains takedowns, and it's over." Chael Sonnen. This fight feels further apart because of Topuria's mess, but at 170, Islam ragdolls him like a child. The consensus? If it hits the ground, Topuria's done. Islam will punch him in the face, take him down, and make him beg while Khabib watches from the corner with that quiet smile. But don't count Topuria out yet. This guy's power is illegal. 69% finish rate, one-punch eraser, explosive starts, 55% striking accuracy, vicious left hooks that fold legends. He KO'd Holloway, taller, longer, Oliveira. Grappling monster. Size never mattered. If the fight stays standing for even 30 seconds, Topuria clips him early, lights out, ring shook, crowd loses its mind. Daniel Cormier counters the doubters. If Ilia lands clean first, game over. Those hands are nuclear. Fans are split 60-40 on Reddit and X. Majority back Islam for wrestling domination. But Topuria's highlight reels have people whispering, "One clean punch and it's over. He'll punch Islam so hard he'll forget how to wrestle." Style clash? This is MMA porn for nerds. Topuria, nuclear striking, elite footwork, closes distance like a bull, counters deadly, BJJ black belt to defend subs. Weakness? He's been rocked early before. Mitchell fight showed it. If Islam gets the entry, big trouble. Islam, death grip wrestling, 85% takedown success, chains into ground and pound hell, 4.5 subs per 15 minutes. Striking leveled up, crisp jabs, clinch knees, patient pressure. He eats bombs, smiles, then drags you to hell. Standing, Topuria fireworks. Imagine Holloway KO, but on Islam's chin. Ground, Islam turns it into submission clinic. Weight plays huge. 170 gives Islam leverage, clinch control, easier takedowns. Lightweight? Topuria's home, power shines more. Suspense is insane. Will Topuria's rage from personal hell fuel a shock KO? Or will Islam exploit the unhappiness and ragdoll him for disrespecting Khabib? Karma is circling like a vulture. Topuria's arrogance already backfired once. Trash-talked Holloway, then KO'd him, but threatening Khabib? Dagestanis don't forgive. If Islam submits him in round 3 to 4, ultimate karma. Topuria's own words become his tombstone. Dynasty preserved, Khabib's legacy untouchable. But if Topuria lands that nuclear punch early, revenge of the century. I told you I'd step on your head. Now watch me step over your body. Social media is already a war zone. December quotes still viral. Millions of views. Memes savage as hell. Merab Dvalishvili dropped. I know inside details from Ilia. This might happen sooner than everyone thinks. Dana White teasing. Biggest fight possible. 2P4P Kings, maybe White House event June 14th, 2026. Flag Day, Trump's birthday, 250th anniversary. PPV estimates 1.5 million plus already. This isn't fake drama. It's real hate, real pride, real danger. Topuria's scandals turning him reckless. Islam sensing weakness and ready to strike. One man might walk out a legend, the other carried out. The explosion is coming, and it's gonna be bloody. Alright fight fam, we've set the stage, lit the fuse, dropped the damn keys, broken down the styles, and watched the karma vulture circling. Now it's time for the final explosion. The pro predictions that are dividing the world, the social media war zone that's already on fire, the fallout that could end careers, and the one brutal question left hanging. Who survives this 2026 bloodbath, and who gets carried out on a stretcher? This isn't hype anymore. This is personal revenge, cultural war, and legacy murder all rolled into one cage. Karma is coming for Topuria like a freight train. You don't threaten to step on Khabib Nurmagomedov's head, the undefeated GOAT who retired at 29-0, who made Conor McGregor look like a child, who turned Dagestan into a fighting religion, and expect to walk away breathing easy. Dagestanis don't do forgiveness. They do punishment. If Islam gets this fight and ragdolls Topuria like a ragdoll, takes him down, ground and pounds him bloody, then locks in the rear naked choke while Topuria taps out in front of Khabib in the corner? That's the sweetest karma you'll ever see. Topuria's own savage words become his tombstone. Gladly step on his head turns into gladly tapped to the dynasty. Dynasty saved. Khabib's legacy becomes even more untouchable. Islam cements himself as the new king. Fans are already chanting, "Karma's coming." Topuria talked big, now he'll eat the mat like a dog. But hold up, what if Topuria's nuclear hands land first? Holy mother of upsets, that would be the biggest revenge story in UFC history. Picture this. Topuria ducks a lazy jab, counters with that vicious left hook. Islam's eyes roll back. He crumples like paper. The cage explodes in screams, and Topuria stands over him staring straight at Khabib in the corner, yelling, "I told you I'd step on your head. Now watch me step over your boy's body." That would be Conor versus Aldo levels of shock. Underdog power crushes wrestling machine. Georgian fire burns Dagestani ice. Topuria becomes the most hated, most loved, most talked about fighter overnight. Merch sells out in minutes. New memes flood the internet. GOAT debates explode. One clean punch and the whole narrative flips. He wasn't arrogant. He was right all along. Social media is already a full-blown war zone. X-clips of Topuria's step on his head threat are still racking up millions of views months later. Viral threads like at ChampRDS, Islam senses the hatred grimacing face, will sort it out, maybe in the cage. Replies are savage. Topuria's done. Dagestanis don't forget disrespect. Versus one punch and Islam's legacy ends tonight. Memes of Topuria's foot on Khabib's head photoshopped into Khabib's iconic victory moments are brutal, some hilarious, some straight-up hate fuel. Joe Rogan's stunned reaction clips are everywhere. This is wild. Topuria's either got balls of steel or he's suicidal. Islam's gonna eat him alive. Merab Dvalishvili dropped a bomb. I know inside details from Ilia. This fight might happen sooner than anyone thinks. Fans split 60-40. Majority back Islam for size and grappling, but Topuria's KO highlight reels have people whispering, "One clean shot and it's over. He'll punch Islam so hard he'll forget his own name." Pro predictions are everywhere, and they're tearing the community apart. Ben Askren. Islam grinds him out easy. Topuria needs space to throw those nuclear punches. Islam closes it and finishes on the ground. Daniel Cormier fires back. If Ilia clips him early, lights out. Those hands are nuclear, end of story. Jack Della Maddalena, who just lost to Islam, size is too big an advantage. Islam takes him down, submits him, makes him pay. Chael Sonnen. At 170, Topuria could become 3-division champ, but Islam's control is insane. He'll ragdoll him. Joe Rogan keeps pushing. This is the biggest fight possible. Power versus control with real hate on top. Even Khabib himself hinted in old interviews, if Ilia wants war, Islam is ready. The split is insane. Wrestling versus power, calm versus rage, dynasty versus underdog fire. The stage is set for history. Dana White teases the impossible. 2P4P Kings, maybe the historic White House event on June 14th, 2026, Flag Day, Trump's birthday, 250th U.S. anniversary. Imagine the global spotlight, presidents, celebs, billions watching. Or late 2026 in Abu Dhabi or Vegas. PPV estimates already 1.5 million plus. This could shatter records like McGregor versus Khabib did. Bottom line, this 2026 clash could redefine MMA forever. Topuria's nuclear KO threat fueled by personal hell versus Islam's hate-driven, unbreakable dominance. Suspense is killing us all. Will Topuria's rage break him or turn him into a monster? Will Islam protect the Nurmagomedov legacy or get shocked into retirement? Cultural pride, personal drama, legacy, everything on the line. This isn't just a fight. It's MMA history in the making. And that's the tea, fam. If this breakdown has you hyped, shocked, angry, or straight up addicted, smash that like button right now. Drop your hottest take in the comments. Islam ragdolls and submits in round 3? Topuria nuclear KO in round 1? Who wins, how, and why? Let's get this section to 10K comments. I'm reading everyone, and the wildest predictions get pinned and shouted out in the next video. Hit subscribe and turn on notifications. We drop non-stop UFC heat weekly. Next up, why Tom Aspinall is the real threat to John Jones, plus live updates on this Topuria Islam saga as soon as anything drops. Share this with your fight crew. Tag the boys who talk smack, post in stories. Let's push it past 100K views and make the algorithm love us. Exclusive stuff? Patreon link in description. Early access, custom pics, shoutouts, live reactions. First 50 new members get a free Topuria Steps on Khabib wallpaper. Merch too. Grab the Nuclear KO Threat vs. Death Grip hoodie or Step on Khabib. T. Rep the channel. Flex at the gym. One last thing. Comment your favorite moment from this beef. Topuria's Damki, Islam's silence break, Rogan's shocked face. Top 5 get featured with your handle in the next vid. Thanks for riding with me. You're the real ones. But remember, in UFC, beef like this doesn't end. It explodes. We're just getting started. Stay savage, stay subscribed, and see you in the next one. Peace. Thank you for riding with me this far. You're the real ones who make this channel explode. But seriously, we ain't finished. There's still so much more juice left in this beef. Secret trash talk we haven't even touched. What Khabib is actually saying behind closed doors. How Topuria's personal hell might fuel the biggest comeback or biggest downfall ever. And the one scenario where this fight breaks PPV records like nothing before. So don't go anywhere just yet. Stick around because the next wave of hype, leaks, and predictions is coming right after this. Turn that bell on, keep the comments savage, stay locked in, and remember, in the UFC world, beef like this doesn't end. It only gets bigger, bloodier, and more insane. We're just getting started, fam.